Alright, welcome to SEV. This is a quick introduction to my Ruckus. It is also part of my small engine army of two. I enjoy this bike. I ride this bike to work. I've ridden this, well, it's not really a bike, is it? It's considered a moped. Well, in Texas it's considered a motorcycle. I've ridden it to work countless times, even when it was raining, and it was acting like a jet ski. So here we go. Let me give you a little introduction to my little Ruckus. Well, here she is. There are so many videos out there on the Ruckus, so I won't make this too long. There are a couple of original pieces on mine that no one else has. Or no one else, but very few have. Some no one else has. This is my Ruckus. It has a 6.5-inch JDM, Password JDM stretch kit. I have a radiator cover that I 3D printed right here. It kind of has a little ram air. I know it blows out and everything, but it's open up in the back so that it helps with air ventilation. I relocated this up here, took off this piece right here. FMF Exhaust, stock rear tire. I went ahead and bought this light from eBay, jet engine light. Let's go ahead and turn it on. There you go. It has integrated turn signals. But the important thing to learn from this is that I 3D printed this bracket, so I didn't have to cut this. Yeah, it sticks out a little bit, and you know, it's kind of got a high profile, but it's much better than the taillight that we had before that was first up here, then I lowered it, and then now I have this. I also took a license plate, relocated down here. I also put an LED light to shine on it. I think the light is a little bit too bright because when you're to the side, it's really, really, really bright. It is 3D printed also, if you look. If anyone knows anything about 3D printing, it is PETG, so it's much more durable than PLA. And it also has, it doesn't have an aversion to UV light like ABS, but it is a little bit more flexible, so there's a little bit of play. So if you kick this a little bit, it'll stay there. Adjustable shock. I went ahead and did what everyone else did and took out the airbox and deleted it, stuck a K&N and hosed it out to the side after rearranging some of the wires on the inside. My ankle biter. I know now why it's called an ankle biter, because you don't want this stuff touching you, and don't put your fingers in there while it's spinning on your drive face. Here's your clutch. I polished it a little bit, so it's nice and shiny. All right, JDM Password kickstand, which I want to get rid of and then put a kickstand up here off of the CVT so that I can put an undercowling. Went ahead and removed the floorboard and got a cover off of Amazon, which completely sucked because I had to cut here to get it to fit in here. And then I also had a cover for this, but it didn't work. Went ahead and trimmed the floorboard portion off so I could keep this undercover right here. So I still had some storage if I wanted to squash a bag down there. I didn't do a whole ton of wiring for hiding. Not a really awesome job at tucking, but hey, you know, it still looks good. I did use Plastidiped. It can come off, but so far it's still staying shiny after the clear coat. I'm noticing some scratches down here, but it's not too bad. I kept my VIN number, didn't paint over that. There's still some gaps in here, and the only reason that there's gaps in here is because of these LED Alpena Lights. Now, these came with the bike. There was actually 3 of them. There was another one up here, but I removed that one because it looked like a tri-light bike. It looked weird. Plus, these suckers are so bright that I get a lot of flashing headlights. So everyone tells me I'm doing it right because of that. I also relocated the horn up to the top. I could have put it in the box, but it wasn't loud enough. Now that it's outside of the box, it's incredibly loud, so people can hear me. Stock front tires, stock clean. And let's go to controls. Same controls. I lost the wires. I have no idea where the horn is, so I stuck one up here just so I can get past inspection. High beam, low beam. You do high beams. Does the exact opposite, makes it darker. More like daytime running lights. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Can't have them at the same time, but you can switch off and on from each one. 3D printed a little bit of a cover here. Why? I don't know. It only took like 5 minutes to design in Fusion 360. JDM handlebars and neck. Of course, the orange box to match the orange gloves. And then some mirrors. The mirrors that came out here felt like alien antennas, so I went in and got these. And believe it or not, I bought these on Wish, the Wish app. Note, if you do buy any mirrors from the Wish app, try to see if you could pry out the mirrors and go ahead and put some better double-sided sticky tape. I've heard stories of the glass falling out, and of course, it's not like you can easily get this. And then keep in mind that it's also a little bit tinted. Anyways, some of the other things I've done. I have Gates belt. I'm running a mixture of Dr. Pully sliders, 5 gram and 4 gram sliders. That got me to 45. Sometimes I can get, depending on if there's no wind outside, which there's a lot of wind right now, to probably about 49, almost 50. I haven't quite hit 50 yet. Stretch kit right there. There were some ugly things in here that came with the bike. Not much I can do about that. Password JDM sliders. These pegs, which by the way, I never use the floorboard now, and I get very upset when people try to sit on here and put their feet on the floorboard. I like the aggressive stance. Some people like the pegs up at the front because it's more of a relaxed cruise, but that's not me. Not from a kind of semi-sport bike guy. Anyways, there she is in all her glory. Looks very long. I get a lot of looks asking what it is and how much they cost, and it's a very fulfilling ride, especially in the area that I live, where there's really nothing that goes more than 45 miles per hour. So, you know, for what she's worth, this is a ride that I plan on keeping for a while, because it's just so fun tuning this thing, and it's so easy. Oh, I also have it jetted at 38, 81, which I'm trying to figure out if it's too high or too low right now. Alright, let's give her a start. Just gonna idle really high until the auto choke goes. And of course I have to turn the key because the CDI kills the kill switch. It's weird. Killer switch is killed by the CDI. Alright, well, thanks for watching SEV and my introduction to my Ruckus. There'll be many more modifications coming in the future. If you have any suggestions, any questions, or you think I'm doing something stupid, I really don't mind. Leave a comment below so that I can try to straighten that out. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.